Learning is powerful just the way it should be. I am learning essential subjects like science, math, languages at school. I think of these subjects now as a valuable tool that I can use throughout life. You are writing down key points while listening to your teacher at senior school, but look upon note-taking as an important skill for organizing our thoughts effectively. He is taking online courses from home. Many students have traditionally regarded online learning as a flexible way to gain knowledge. She is getting vocational training to become a skilled electronics technician. The training center views practical skills as essential preparation for future careers. John focuses on teaching educational character education that values like honesty. We can learn from mistakes in school. It's wrong to blame teachers for every difficulty. Michelle is sitting at her desk in a creative classroom working in her project. Some students criticized for limited creative opportunity and old teaching methods. We are in a digital education class and learning how to use computers. Yesterday, the teacher praised each student for their excellent progress in computer programming skills. They are participating in global education programs. Thank you for participating in our international exchange activities. It's wonderful to see how you can express yourselves in any way you want. Many students substitute their art projects for traditional written reports as an effective way. The teacher will teach you new vocabulary. Fear prevents us from learning the skill that lies beyond our comfort zone. I am in my classroom where my teacher shares valuable knowledge with us. Distractions may keep the students' attention from reaching the important learning content. He believes that learning is a lifelong journey. Do not discourage students from asking questions, even if they seem very simple. She is thinking about how to improve her teaching methods. The school policy deters teachers who work there from using outdated materials because of effectiveness concerns. John regards his mentor as a true master of life. It's important to distinguish good teachers from average ones. Michelle is writing down something to show her respect for her teachers. All the teaching styles looked similar, so I couldn't tell one method from another. We became devoted students who diligently practiced what we learned. Many successful students distinguish important concepts from less important details. They demonstrate remarkable patience when explaining complex concepts to children. Separate the main ideas from the supporting details so the key points can be understood clearly. It takes time to master any subject you learn in school. Poor study habit robbed many students of academic success. The teacher handed her an eraser. Clearing mistakes will relieve you of all the stress of making errors. I want to forget the embarrassing mistake I made. Never deprive yourself of confidence. It might be all you need for success. You should forget the unpleasant memories of that traumatic accident. never deprive. You can be deprived of your peace, comfort, and happiness by painful memories, but no one can ever take away your strength. He desperately needs to delete the painful experience of his serious illness. Medical professionals should clear his mind of negative thoughts and fear for mental recovery. She wants to eliminate all the memories of her ex-boyfriend who betrayed her. After some time using positive thoughts, many people were cured of their heartbreak. John struggles greatly to overcome the negative feelings of regret. His situation reminds me of my own struggles when I was facing difficult times. Michelle regrets the wrong career choice she made years ago. Life experiences inform people of many things, including personal weaknesses, strengths, and opportunities for growth ahead. We should forget hurtful words we said to each other. We will notify everyone of any progress with reconciliation within a few days, excluding personal details. They want to forget the waste time on meaningless activities. I didn't want to accuse them of being lazy, as I know they didn't intend to waste time. It often happens that relationship failure causes emotional pain. Many people fail to convince their friends of their recovery from heartbreak. School janitor bought me a book to learn more about Arabic. Any students owes their language success to dedicated teachers like him. I am cleaning my house every day. The success of a clean home can be attributed to consistent daily habits, not only weekend cleaning. You should manage your workspace more effectively. Experts ascribed his improved productivity to his organized workspace and better time management. He is arranging all his books neatly. His organization system provides him with the ability to find any book within minutes. She is planning to perform regular maintenance on her car. A mechanic supplied the car owner with detailed maintenance instructions and a schedule. John started a new job in environmental maintenance at the local park. This position presents him with valuable experience and knowledge about environmental protection methods. Michelle takes great pride in her facility management job. Working hard every day fills her career with meaningful achievements and personal satisfaction. We purchased new cleaning tools, including a new vacuum cleaner. The training program aims to equip janitors with knowledge necessary for efficient building maintenance. They are diligently cleaning their workplace every day. Do not compare what you accomplish with what other people achieve in their cleaning routine. It feels wonderful to live and work in a clean space. Recent workplace study compared organized environments with being in a peaceful, stress-free sanctuary. The boy's parents made him what he is today. Parenting is often compared to building a strong foundation. I am reading a book with my family. Because he was advanced for his age, teachers often mistook my little brother for a gifted student. You are doing your homework and studying for the exam in a library. The library photocopier will give you high quality copies for your research work papers. He's playing soccer with his friends in the park after school. I prefer playing sports outdoors to staying inside watching TV. She plays video games at home. You cannot add more hours to your day, but you can use each one to the fullest. John is riding a bicycle with his friend. Apply all your energy to developing healthy exercise habits in your daily routine. Michelle is playing the piano and singing at the school concert. I'd like to congratulate her on outstanding musical performance tonight. We're admiring the boys' painting in art class. Talented teacher transform simple ideas into beautiful works of art. They found the boy writing stories in his favorite corner at home. Creative writing skills and the passion to tell stories will lead him to success. It's heartwarming to see the boy spending quality time in studying. The desire to learn new skills is as important as the natural talent itself. I found the concert ticket to be very expensive. The price is still high. The price seems still as high as it was around 5 years ago. I bought a concert ticket to see my favorite band perform live. We ought to enjoy live music as naturally as birds sing or flowers bloom. You bought movie tickets for the new movie at a discounted price. If you want to enjoy entertainment, finding good deals is as important as choosing quality program. He is enjoying watching baseball games and keeps his ticket stubs. Collecting memories is as much a part of being a fan as watching the game. Michelle, she booked train tickets for her weekend trip to the beach. Planning carefully for a short trip isn't as stressful as organizing month-long vacations. John is collecting admission tickets from various museums. Being passionate about what we collect isn't as important as being curious about what we learn. Michelle made a reservation and received her confirmation ticket. There were as many as 50 people waiting in line for restaurant reservations. We found discount tickets that saved us nearly 40% on admission. The entertainment budget is still growing and is expected to reach as much as $500 this month. They won lottery tickets that gave them complimentary tickets to a new movie theater. You get only one chance like this. It's actually your opportunity to enjoy it as thoroughly as possible. It's important to keep your identification ticket handy when attending international events. Being prepared with documents can reduce your stress at security checks as much as arriving early can. The boy keeps his sneakers clean on a daily basis. Good appearance depends not so much on expensive brands, but on your way of taking care of things. I am wearing my favorite sneakers to protect my feet. Comfort is more important than fashion. You should try these exceptionally comfortable running shoes during the marathon. You can achieve better results with proper equipment than with determination alone. He enjoyed playing basketball in his favorite sneakers. The passion for sports is much more difficult to satisfy than the desire for new shoes. She is collecting a variety of colorful sneakers. Because of the popularity of sneaker culture, her collection is growing faster than she had expected. John prefers lightweight sneakers for his daily walk. The comfort of his walking shoes is better than that of his formal dress shoes. Michelle is designing custom sneakers with unique patterns and colors. It's better to have tried something original than never to have tried designing at all. We visited a sneaker exhibition and it was fantastic. The more we learn about sneakers, the more we appreciate their cultural significance. They started a sneaker restoration service. The more they focus on quality work, the easier it is to build customer trust. It is amazing how a sneaker transformed from simple shoes to cultural icons. The more influence fashion has on society, the more creativity the designers should express in their work. They saw the girl dancing in the rain. Her carefree spirit makes us feel younger and younger without worry about social expectations. I remember the pure innocence of my childhood days. You can become more and more grateful for simple moments of happiness through precious memories. Always bring the youthful energy wherever you go. Many artificial attempts at staying young is always less authentic than one genuine smile. He watches his daughter grow with tender emotions. His love for her is superior to anything else in warmth and in depth. She values the friendship bracelets from her school days. She values those memories twice as much as her expensive jewelry from recent years. Joan is photographing her younger sister's valuable practice. The photo session took only half as long as he had originally planned. Michelle is practicing the piano and Michelle is designing clothes inspired by current fashion trends. Through social media, young designers' ideas spread more than twice as quickly as those of established brands. We often remember our favorite girl group from teenage years. Research shows that teenagers who listen to music regularly are twice as likely to be creative as teenagers who don't. They study coming-of-age stories of girls across different cultures. It's undeniable that the essence of girlhood never truly leaves us. The part that stays hidden in our hearts is about 9 times deeper than the part we openly share. The girl made it a rule to read a book a day. The quantity of the books you read is not more important than their quality. I discovered a whole new universe when I opened a fantasy novel. Reading fiction is now less valuable than studying academic subjects. You recommended that self-improvement book last week and it was fantastic. Taking advice from wise friends is not less valuable than finding solutions alone. He is in the library. He spends hours in the library surrounded by historical books. Young readers are not less curious than older scholars. They're just less experienced. She turns to poetry collection for comfort when things get tough. Too much reading is no less beneficial than too little reading. John began writing his own book after learning storytelling techniques for years. Creativity is no less important to writing than technical knowledge. Michelle organizes a monthly book club where people share diverse cultural perspectives. We can no more understand all cultures perfectly than we can speak every language fluently. We learn more about distant countries from travel memoirs. We should recognize that other cultures' stories is no less important than our own experiences. They strongly argue that textbook should be accessible to all students. Sometimes I buy expensive books, but not more than twice a year. It's amazing how a simple book can change societies. The readers who won library membership own no fewer than 5 books for qualification. Never have I seen such a pretty radio. Please choose no 3 books and no more than 5 books for your reading collection, your reading list. I tune into my favorite morning radio show every day. The radio station is no more than 10 minutes drive from my office. You share that heartwarming stories on the late night radio show. For radio stories to be memorable, it must have emotional impact of no less than one personal genuine experience. He collects vintage radios from the 1940s. His oldest radio is from the 1940s and it still looks no more than recently manufactured. She writes scripts for radio dramas that transport listeners to imaginative worlds. A scriptwriter with creative imagination is no less valuable than a professional producer. John discovered his passion for journalism while listening to news broadcasting as a teenager. Radio journalism is the most influential form of news media in many communities. Nichelle hosts a weekly community radio show where local musicians showcase their talent. Her radio program is the most popular show in our neighborhood. They sang old songs together on so many trips. The most treasured of all memories is one with music and friendship. Radio. They restored vintage radios from 1950s. The oldest radio in its collection was the most challenging of all restoration projects. It is remarkable how a radio has survived in the digital age. Modern radio technology combines the most innovative features, broadcasting abilities, and accessibility that have ever been developed.